everyone, and welcome to my next reaction to Supernatural. So I really enjoyed the last two episodes that I watched in this sitting. So I'm really hoping that we're gonna go 3 for 3. Let's get into it.
Get out of there.
Oh!
Just go! Now!
Uh-oh. Dean is on the hunt.
You people. You never learn, do you? Always trying to run.
Oh! Oh. Oh no. Oh no, he got you. He got you. Oh. Like a little thumper. Interesting name.
Hey, excuse me. Come on.
Just don't buy a drink.
Okay. Oh, so fluffy.
Hello?
Sam?
Dude, where the hell have you been?
I'm not really sure about that.
Well, where are you now?
Not really sure about that either. I'm starving. How you feel about waffles?
What?
Dumb question. Right. What psycho doesn't love waffles? I mean, they're fluffy, they're
Little pockets full of syrup, you just cover them with cream, am I right?
Meet me at Waldo's, okay?
Okay. What's been going on, Dean? Wow. That's a lot of waffles.
Oh, a rough night? Rough morning.
Something happened?
What happened? I mean, you just went out to get some food. I guess I blacked out. And judging from this hangover, it was epic. Well, I tried to call you. Not sure how that happened. Okay. All right. Well, I'll text Mom, make sure she knows to get hold of me in case of an emergency, and Cass, in case he tracks down Kelly. Mother of Lucifer's love child? Right. Yes, the double baby.
Dean, something happened to you.
That man needs some waffles down here.
Oh, no, I'm fine. No, Dean, look, the morgue opens in like 10 minutes.
Whoa.
The morgue.
Hi.
Hi. And who are you?
Okay. All right.
Yep. Epic night. So, cause of death was suffocation, officially. Okay, we already knew that. Hello.
Oh, Dean. Oh, those waffles are coming right up.
Big breakfast. Okay. Well. You were saying about an ironic monster? Which force feeds old Barry here a hex bag and then casts a spell. Yeah, a spell that pumps him so full of cash he dies choking on it. This is true what they say. More money, more problems.
That was funny.
I hope you're still drunk. Why somebody...
Wow, man, you were serious about that. It's the square one.
Yeah, I know.
Should Dean be the one driving? I know. See.
Son of a bitch!
Really?
Sorry. Hop on. R for reverse, Dean.
Sam.
Listen, man, I know we haven't had it easy lately. This thing with the Devil's Kid and getting tossed into
He's not okay.
Makes me want to crawl into a ball too sometimes. But, dude, you're right. And we gotta do this. So get to it, all right? Dean.
No.
Who's Dean?
Oh my goodness. Witchery.
Dean, you forgot your own name.
For a second. Okay, yeah, that was weird.
Maybe you got hexed.
Dude,
If a witch got a clear shot of me, I would be dead, okay? I wouldn't be freaking, Dory. Not gonna apologize for loving that fish. Not to you, not to anyone.
Okay. That's fair.
Right. Okay, name all the members of Bon Jovi. Okay, we talking circa 1983?
sure.
Done. We got Bon Jovi. Whatever. This is stupid.
Oh, no.
Sam, I'm fine. Okay?
Oh, no.
I feel great. This is a gun. This is a coat. This is
Okay.
Light stick. Alright.
Who are you gonna call? Rowena.
with this.
I saw her name.
Lamp. Right. So close.
So close. There she is. What are these Twin Peaky vibes right now? Witchery.
6 in a row. A little bit occupied at the moment.
Yeah, well, we need your help, Rowena.
All the post-it notes.
Rowena, Tiny Vacus. Score.
Am I saved to your contacts now?
Tell me, have I got my own ringtone?
This is serious. I think Dean's been hexed, okay? He's been forgetting things.
Maybe he's just drunk.
We need ice.
Could be a memory spell, but did his hair fall out?
Body hair too.
What?
From the neck down, is he smooth like a Ken doll?
I don't know. And I'm not checking either.
The obliviate spell wipes the memory clean over time, but it's intricate magic.
How do I break it?
Theoretically, kill the witch.
Got it. All right, so, Dean. Dean!
Yeah, you cannot let him out of your sight right now. Did he take the car? Oh,
Dude, what are you doing? I'm getting ice. What are you doing? That's not our room.
no.
So this spell, I'm stuck in some sort of memento crap?
Right. The fix sounds fairly simple. You just find out which who did it and kill it.
Oh, how the freak I know you?
What's the last thing you remember you did?
Got some ice. Okay, from yesterday,
Great.
the last thing I got, we were here and we were looking for leads. Douche tags.
Yeah, you did that yesterday, too.
No, okay.
Oh
What
no!
happened next? I went to hit the lure, you went out for a burger, so... It's not a big town. How many burger joints can there be? Come on.
The pickle Jack Shack.
Excuse me. Hey,
If you're gonna apologize, you better make it quick.
me apologize. You smacked me. I'm sorry. Okay. You see, here's the deal.
We're FBI. Agents Moon and Incubus.
Last night you told me your name was Springsteen. Like the boss.
Well, yes. And sometimes we have to lie in order to
That
get
tracks.
that cover.
No way!
We think my party may have been moved.
Seriously.
Seriously?
You ordered burgers to go. It was gonna be a minute, we were slammed, then you knocked back 4 shots of tequila, put some sick jams on the juke, and then you hit the ball.
You know what?
Oh yeah. You had the hots for Larry as soon as you walked in there.
You rode Larry?
Was I good?
You were amazing.
Wow. Okay. Sam's face.
Talking, and
Okay, well, there I am. Yeah. What are you doing? I'm trying to read my lips. Now, saucy you mittens. You can't read lips. I can't read lips. You see that?
Yeah, of course. You gotta watch it.
It's like watching myself on Netflix.
There he is.
I think Barry had a picture of him in his office. It might be how you recognize him last night.
Better take a shot. I know how to shoot a gun.
Okay.
Where'd you come from?
Oh no, Dean.
Wait. There are witches.
Dean, witches are real.
I
Vampires, werewolves, witches, they're all real. And we kill them.
feel like Dean might need to rest.
Awesome.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, sure, but also, I feel like you might need to rest a little bit. Your vision keeps it going and all that.
You know how many times you heard to tell some civilian that monsters are real?
Yeah, but monsters are real. And we're the guys that kill them, man. I mean, come on. Best job ever.
Like
There's,
greasing diner food, crapping motel rooms, more than one apocalypse.
There's some bad
Don't
things
sound like yours
with
to me.
it.
Really?
Some downside to the job.
And our best friend's an angel. What?
just gotta get you cured. Yeah.
What?
Sam! Sam! Is that a dead guy? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's our witch. Killing the witch was supposed to be the cure, so if he's already dead, then why aren't you... you? Not cool.
Yeah.
Okay. What now?
Not cool.
Now we get out of here. Let's go. Come on.
Now, who are you gonna call? Rowena. Come on.
This is why he told us to leave the accountant alone.
That tub of guts stole from us. He deserved what he got.
You're on us, Cat. We have to run.
Okay.
I'm not going to run.
So what? You want to kill them too?
I think she kind of does.
I want my family back.
Whoa. Never seen a dead guy before.
Yeah, you have. Trust me. Hey, Dean, wait a second.
Hey, Rowena.
Your hair, it's all so bouncy.
Why, thank you. Do we have to fix him?
Rowena.
Samuel,
Stop, Rowena.
glyphs you found? The druids used it in their rituals, calling it the language of the trees.
Wait, now the trees are talking?
Dean, do you remember HBO?
Um,
Cinemax?
Skinamax.
Great. All right, come here. We're just gonna, we're gonna sit you down right here. And, yeah, go ahead.
Hey!
Perfect. Stay there. Come here. Is this one of them?
Gideon Loughlin.
Did you know him?
A bit.
All right, tell me about this family.
100 years ago, the Loughlins came over from the old world and turned a small town on the Mississippi Delta into their own personal fiefdom. The family possessed a powerful spell book, a tome of druidic magic called the Black Grimoire.
So what happened to him?
Hunters happened. Of course, I'd heard rumours one or two survived stealing away with their book, but I dismissed them as gossip.
Wait a second, so you can't break it?
Well, of course I could, but witchcraft this complex would take time, more than Dean's got. He's already begun to forget himself, everyone he's ever known, ever loved. Even you. Soon he'll forget how to speak, how to swallow, and then Dean Winchester's going to die.
Sucks for that guy.
Oh, my heart.
So after everything, that's it. This is what nails me.
No, Dean. It's not gonna happen, all right?
Well, you just told me my whole life story. And I gotta be honest, man, I can feel it. Slipping out of my head. I mean, getting monsters is one thing, but this...
We're gonna, we'll figure it out, all right? We will.
Tough topic for me.
How is he?
You know, I've seen my brother die, but watching him become not him, this might actually be worse.
Whew. Okay.
Okay,
I'm taking deep breaths over here.
my name is Dean Winchester. Sam is my brother. Mary Winchester is my mom. And Cass is my best friend.
Yeah.
We need to find that grimoire.
Sorry.
A powerful spell book shows up and all of a sudden you're here to help. Altruism isn't exactly your style.
True. Also, it never hurts to have a Winchester owe you one.
Yeah,
My name is Dean
that is true.
Winchester. My name is... My name is
The book is there.
Oh, fuck.
I'll find it.
You just killed their brother. They'd sooner use your skin as an outfit.
They can try.
I hate to say it, but I do think that Sam might need Rowena. Well, no, I don't hate to say it, but you know what I mean. I do think somebody should be with Dean, though. Oh. I know. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's hard. Okay. Woo!
Play with this, and I'll tell you a story.
Okay.
A beautiful witch was, again, run out of her homeland by those pompous, self-righteous, murderous hooligans. You know them as the British men of letters. They threw her out like common trash, said she wasn't up to snuff.
Oh, these witches sound like dicks. I think you got plenty of snuff.
You can really remember nothing, can you? What a gift not to recall the things you've done.
What have I done?
Rowena.
You're a killer, Dean Winchester.
Rowena. I love you, girl, but slow your roll.
Wait, I kill people?
Scores. Though you may be a stubborn pain in the arse, with the manners of a Neanderthal and the dining habits of a toddler, everything you've done for the greater good.
Oh, that's supposed to make it okay?
I've done horrible things, and I told myself it was fine. It was the price of power, and power's what matters, right? Then I met God and his sister, the two most powerful beings in the universe, wasting on squabbling with each other. If they can't be happy, or at least satisfied, how can there be any hope for me?
Why are you telling me this?
Because you won't remember it.
Because I know you won't remember.
Okay.
As soon as I get the translation,
You cast the spell.
this gun is full of witch-killing bullets.
So why don't you go to your grimoire and tell me how to break the memory spell?
I told him you'd come. Boyd wanted to go after you, but I said, why bother? You're hunters. You hunt us down. Right at our doorstep. Hot and fresh like pizza.
I'm not asking you again.
Oh no.
Agem nunc intellectum. Agem nunc intellectum. Atque voluntatum omnem meam.
Rowena.
Sam?
Oh, he said Sam. Rowena.
Your brother's been kidnapped by a witch. Found your stupid car and left you here. Stupid. Okay.
Rowena!
You
Oh.
promised.
Gideon told you to let it go.
And let us be cheated by some sniveling, weak human nothing?
You got our brother killed.
But we can bring him back. Do it. Please. For me.
I have a feeling I'm gonna love this.
You don't want to do this.
Well. Look who's awake.
Listen, whatever your sister has planned, you don't have to do it.
You mean swapping your soul for his? I'm afraid I do.
Oh no.
I remember you. A rag doll all huddled up on our doorstep. I swore I could see the fleas nibbling away at whatever the hell was left of that dirty little body of yours. And
Better watch it, girl.
how you begged. How you threw yourself down and offered yourself to each of us. Boyd almost took you up on it too. But I told him it would be cleaner with the pigs.
You know what they say? Nothing heals old wounds like opening fresh ones.
Let's go. Oh. Okay.
gun? You really think it's gonna work on it?
The Post-it note.
No. Brother. Witch.
No! Luckily, the other guy didn't say that. Okay.
Hey, is that it? Is it done?
Who's this hippie? Look at his face.
Oh, a little
like
prank.
Like Halloween candy, remember that?
Not funny.
Now, should you experience any odd memories from when you were hexed? Conversations? You let me know?
It's blank mostly. Really.
Oh, just a second.
If you want to thank me, you can send me a wee gift basket.
The book.
Oh. Yeah.
You're no fun.
We owe you one. Small one. So how you holding up? After the spell?
That thing kicked my ass.
You know, I gotta be honest. I was actually a little jealous at first.
Of what? The curse that nearly killed me?
You know, the things we've done, we've had this weight for forever. You looked happy.
Well, look, was it nice to drop our baggage? Yeah, maybe. Hell, probably. But it wasn't just the crap that got lost. I mean, it was everything. It was us. It was what we do, you know, all of it. That's what being happy looks like. I think I'll pass.
It's the shiny one.
Get in the car.
Oh, shut up.
Dream on, little broomstick dawns and castles in the sand. So dream on, you'll be a man.
Wow. 3 for 3. I really, truly went through a lot of emotions with this one. I loved this episode. Possibly in the running for one of my favorites of this season so far. You all know I love seeing Rowena. I like her chemistry with both Sam and Dean, and she's so much fun. I really think she might be, you know, in my like top 5 favorite characters of the entire show. I find her to be a delight. And something that I've always said about Rowena is that you kind of never know what you're going to get. And I love that. You know, she's not a very predictable character in a lot of regards. And that's what makes her really fascinating and interesting and all of that. But she doesn't, you know, there's always an angle, right? A lot of the times. And that moment with Dean felt genuine. Felt like an oddity in some regards. And I knew that, you know, he's like, why are you telling me this? And I knew it was like, because you're not going to remember. It's really interesting how that moment came out of this, and I really appreciated that. I liked the, so much of, excuse me, this episode was, I think, very cleverly done, but eventually hit really hard. And I knew that there was going to be moments in this episode that were going to be difficult when Dean wandered out of the motel room. Obviously, the start of him sort of not really, I mean, really, in the beginning of this episode, he just seems off. you know. And then the "who's Dean" comment, that's, you know, what's, you know, him not knowing himself, and then not knowing certain objects and things like that. It can be played for laughs, and also, I mean, there were kind of endearing moments of him learning about who they are and being a hunter, and he seems really almost like a kid excited about it, you know, without knowing the consequences of what all of that really means. And there was a really important point that Sam made. He's like, you did seem happy. But, you know, and they always say ignorance is bliss, right? But the bad things in your life and the things that you struggle with in life, it does make you grow, and it makes you it shapes you, and you learn from it. You know, I can't really say I have many regrets in my life, because every single thing, even if something I did was wrong, it made me never do it again, or, you know, I learned from it and all of that. And, you know, obviously Sam and Dean have a lot of baggage, heavy baggage. So, you know, but I thought that was really interesting there at the end. And yeah, as soon as the wandering out of the motel happened, I was like, okay, yep, this is gonna be tough. I clocked it. And there were still some funny moments. There was light moments kind of tied in with something that's, you know, very serious, right? I've spoken about this many, many times on my channel, but I have lost people to Alzheimer's, namely my grandfather. And I spent a lot of time volunteering to raise money, help people who have Alzheimer's, the caregivers, because they go through a lot. And there were moments before the mirror scene that I was starting to feel it, you know. Yes, on paper, you know, Dean maybe calling a lamp a light stick, there's humor in that or whatever, but underneath it was kind of like boiling over for me, where I was like, yep, been through this a lot. And to see somebody slip away like that it's and then, you know, the scene that made me cry with him in the mirror and everything like that, it was, I find it to be one of the toughest things for, you know, families or friends or whoever have to go through to see their loved ones, you know, forget who they are, and forget who you are. It's hard. And when Sam said, you know, that I've seen him die before, but this is like something else entirely, I felt that. I get that. And I loved the post-it notes in the car and everything like that. And there were some very well done, funny, and endearing moments. Like I feel like this episode really went through the spectrum of different emotions. There were funny moments. There were endearing moments. I like the Winchesters working with Rowena. I do. And I think she has a soft spot for them. I think it is true. Having the Winchesters kind of owe you a favor is... it's good. It's a good thing to have in your belt, sure, but I think she's got a soft spot there too. So there was that, and then there was some really heavy emotional moments, and I think Jensen really pulled off that scene. Yeah, that hit me hard. But I clocked that it was going to hit me hard pretty soon. I don't know if I made any sort of expression where I was like, oh boy, it's going to be a tough one, you know. All right. I think that is about it. I really enjoyed this episode. Okay. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you were here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.